What's good, guys? Are you guys ready for UFC 307 in Salt Lake City, Utah, at elevation over 5,000 feet in the air? Well, I got something for you. I got 6 best bets for you and a little bonus with a sprinkle, including my lock of the week. We're going to talk about my 6 most confident picks. I want to talk about my lock of the week. Hope you guys enjoy, and I think you guys are going to like my bonus. We're going to see. We'll see. Here we go. UFC 307, Pereira versus Rountree is going to be lit. Let's go. I got a nice bonus that I think you guys are going to like. So, my first most confident pick of the week, official pick flip. Let's fucking get it. Tisha Pennington is set to face off against Carla Esparza. Currently, right now, she is a minus 172 as we speak. And this is a rematch. So, Tisha Pennington is a minus 180 as we speak. Carla Esparza is plus 140. Earlier in the week, I chose Carla Esparza because I said the grappling was going to be a major factor. We have to take age into consideration as well. And we have to mention that Tecia Torres has progressed, and maybe she's been training with girls like Raquel Pennington. And we'll see how she looks on Saturday night. You can argue she won against Mackenzie Dern. Me, personally, I thought she lost the second and third round after rewatching it. She had good fights against Zhang Weili. Lost that by decision. She tends to lose a split decision. If this goes split decision, Tisha Pennington tends to lose a split decision. So this is going to be my lowest confidence. I'm still very confident in her. And then as we progress, I'm going to get more and more confident. With that being said, Tisha Pennington, I think the over 2.5 is a lock. And I think Tisha Pennington to win this fight by decision 29-28 is one of the most likely outcomes if she can defend the wrestling. In the first fight, she got grappled hard. She was defending a little bit, but Carla Esparza eventually got a takedown and was able to control her for the rest of the round, and she was able to win 2 rounds. It was on tough. I saw Anthony Pettis' thoughts on it, and he said that it was a pretty close fight, and he thought that Tisha Pennington's takedown defense looked better. Let's hope that her takedown defense is way better. Sometimes she makes questionable decisions. But with all that being said, guys, this is why she's my lock of the week.
So yeah, 2 to 3 fights I'd like a year, and then obviously I want to go for the title. The fight last time, like I said, I thought I won, even though I didn't win on paper or whatever. I still believe I have everything it possesses to win and beat these girls at the top and get my title shot one day. Like, I've been in this so long, and I fought all the champions already, and I'm the only one to fight all the champions. Granted, those are my losses, but they weren't like. Nobody has stopped me. Nobody has, bloodied me up, made me nasty or anything. It's just been a technicality thing. They were either a better striker
But
that
it's
night
her
or
fight
they
IQ.
would keep me down or whatnot. But I feel like I have what it takes to become the champion one day, and that's my ultimate goal still.
It's going to be a pretty good fight. She trains with Raquel Pennington. I don't know how much she trains with her, but I also wanted to include this. So, let me move this display. It says, this senorita needs another tamale. They were so delicious. So I responded in 2022, May 25th of 2022. I said, I'll give you this tamale. I don't know what the fuck, I don't know what I was thinking. And she said, hard pass. And then I said, LMAO, when you get him back in the octagon, Tisha. Because she took a long hiatus, but you can tell I was a big fan of her. I don't know why I said that, but I wanted to include this for my first most confident pick of the week. This is her boxing. Very, very good boxing. Insane boxing, leg kicks. The only thing is, if she gets taken down, she's going to get control for the rest of the round. I don't know if she has the ability to get back up. She needs that get back up. Carla Esparza, age has to take factor. If she gets a takedown, she's going to lay and pray. Tisha Pennington, I need you to be active, and I need you to get right back up, and I need you to show your boxing, show your kicks. She had a very competitive fight with Tabitha Ricci, and in my opinion, you can argue that she won that Tabitha Ricci fight, but let's go. Let's go Tisha Pennington to win this fight. My first most confident pick. My second most confident pick is going to be a pick that a lot of people are going to be not so interested in, but with all that being said, we have to mention her. There's no way we can't mention 307 without mentioning her. Kayla Harrison. I know she is a minus 1,000 as we speak, but this is what I wanted to say. The over 2.5 is what? Minus 156, right? Kayla Harrison inside the distance. Method of victory. Kayla Harrison by submission is plus 350. That is a great play. And also, if you want to take the over 2.5 at a minus 156, it's more parlayable than just taking Kayla Harrison straight. Because you can't take money line. You can't do anything with the money line. She's a minus 1,000. Ketlin Vieira is a plus 560. When I look at this fight, it's either going to be Kayla Harrison by submission or on points. She can maybe get a ground and pound, maybe get a ground and pound TKO. But in my opinion, I think her submission technicality is one of the best in the game. And I like Kayla Harrison to win this fight by submission. If you want to go double chance, maybe we could reduce it. Kayla Harrison by... Look, let's say we go Kayla Harrison by submission or on points. It's a minus 210. On FanDuel, it turns into a minus 210. It turns Kayla Harrison by submission or on points into a minus 210. I think that's perfect. That's perfect. Kayla Harrison by KO or on points is minus 250. I'll take the minus 210 Kayla Harrison by submission or on points if you want to be safe. Me personally, I like to play that. I like to play the prop money. Give me the under 2.5 at a plus 124. I'll take that as well. Under 2.5 and Kayla Harrison by submission or on points. This is her making her UFC debut, successful at UFC 300 against Holly Holm. Completely smothered her. Holly Holm is a little over the hill, and then she got the submission over Holly Holm. This is her in PFL. We know that she was a PFL champion, and she had a lot of hype before she went into the UFC. Fails her takedown, and then what she goes for? Head and arm throw. She has that brutal physicality to her game that will just make her win no matter what. She has this resilience. She's gone 5 rounds before. This is a 3-round fight. She can explode even more. This is her. She was a minus 2,000 in PFL in 2022. This is her getting an arm triangle, I believe. Let me just double check with the caption. Kayla Harrison, yep. Submits it, squeezes it real tight. I'm going to go Kayla Harrison. I'm going to go under 2.5 at a plus 124. And I'm going to go Kayla Harrison by submission or on points at a minus 210. It's going to be a great fight. Turns a minus 1,000 favorite into a minus 200, which is parlayable. Next fight, Cesar Almeida, my third most confident pick of the week. After this, you guys are going to get my lock of the week. My third most confident pick of the week, Cesar Almeida. His one loss is to Roman Kopylov. Cesar Almeida is set to face off his opponent. His opponent, Ihor Potieria. Ihor Potieria is a plus 285. Cesar Almeida is a minus 400. If you want to play Cesar Almeida, you could take Cesar Almeida by KO. Right now, it doesn't show me exactly the props of Cesar Almeida by KO. But Cesar Almeida is a kickboxer who has more wins in kickboxing than you could say Alex Pereira and Israel Adesanya. He's faced off against Alex Pereira as well. And when we look at this, bro, it's going to be a barn burner fight. Ihor Potieria danced on Shogun Rua. And what do you want to make with that? We gotta give revenge for that. You want to dance on Shogun Rua? We gotta take revenge, and my boy Cesar Almeida is gonna take that. Over 1.5 is a plus 105, but the under 1.5 is a minus 165. I don't see this fight going the distance. This fight is favored to not go the distance at a minus 1,160. If you want to go the under 2.5, it's a minus 510. Give me the under 1.5 at a minus 165. Also, this is him kickbox. This is him boxing. Very, very good striking. If not one of the best strikers in his division. Right here, it's him boxing. You can see the translation. It says Cesar Almeida, former elite kickboxer, makes his UFC debut. This was prior to his successful debut against Dylan Budka, who he KO'd. You have to watch my fight because I have more wins against Alex Poatan in kickboxing than Israel Adesanya. That's what he wanted to say. And it's crazy because Israel Adesanya was never able to beat Poatan in kickboxing. I fast forwarded a little bit, but it shows his fundamental striking. Shows he's good with his boxing gloves, and if he can get a KO with these 12-ounce gloves, he can get a KO with these 4-ounce gloves that only cover the hand. He has very good high kick, and then dropped him. Beautiful, beautiful. He gets right back up. He has a good 1-2. Cesar Almeida struggled with the takedowns. If Ihor Potieria is going to shoot takedowns, he can definitely maybe land a couple, but I don't see him taking Cesar Almeida down at all. Give me the under 1.5 at a minus 165, and Cesar Almeida to win this fight by knockout inside the first round. My lock of the week, guys. I had to scramble everywhere for this lock of the week. I was going to go Tisha Torres or Carlos Esparza for lock of the week, and then I was going to go Raquel Pennington, and then I was all over the place. And then I figured it's UFC 307. Let's hit it off with a bang. Roman Dolidze, 13-3-0, is set to face off against Kevin Holland. Roman Dolidze right now is a plus 122, plus 120 as we speak. And Kevin Holland's a minus 170. Kevin Holland has some notable wins. Losses as well. Lost to Jack Della Maddalena. Lost to Wonder Boy. And he's beating guys like Joaquin Buckley, who are also fighting on this card, who I think are probably gonna win this card. Probably gonna win on this card on UFC Saturday. I just didn't put Buckley because I'm a big Wonderboy fan. With all that being said, Roman Dolidze versus Kevin Holland is gonna be a very good striking battle. I think it's gonna take place on the feet most of the time. We saw Kevin Holland against Michael Olajaychik got hit, he got dropped, and then was able to get a submission armbar and mess up Michael Olajaychik's hand. Over 1.5 is a minus 460. Over 2.5 is minus 250. This fight's scheduled to go the distance. Yes, favored to go the distance. In my opinion, I think this fight goes the distance. But what I want to say is, if this fight hits the mat, it's gonna be a real good fight, because we see Roman Dolidze on the ground. Maybe this fight doesn't even touch the ground, but I definitely see, let's say Kevin Holland shoots for a sloppy takedown, he can definitely get reversed, and he could get put into a position like this where he has to fight for his defense instead of we're focusing on offense, even though Roman Dolidze is on the ground. Roman Dolidze has very good sweeps, very good transitions, very good jiu-jitsu, and he's really good at controlling his opponent and getting calf slices. This is a calf slicer. You got him in a calf slicer, and then just vicious ground and pound. Gets the job done. We know he's beating guys like Phil Hawes, who Phil Hawes is no longer in the UFC, but we can mention that Phil Hawes was a competitive fight during that time. Kevin Holland's a minus 154 on MyBookie on FanDuel, and Roman Dolidze is a plus 120. We'll see what he closes in at, and then he's able to finish Jack Hermanson like this. We know Jack Hermanson was able to beat a guy like Joe Pyfer. I would love to see Jack Hermanson versus Kevin Holland, but we never got to see that fight. Roman Dolidze tries a flying leg scissor. He misses. Dolidze starts to invert to go towards the backside. His opponent jumps the back, exposing the outside heel hook. Dolidze rips it for the tap. Dude is powerful. Half of his grappling matches are just him exploding people's legs. And this was a great caption, because I would never be able to articulate what Roman Dolidze does with his grappling. Right here, let me just rewind. He jumps for it. He fails, but it's okay. He likes to be on the ground. As long as he's on the ground, he's having success. Rips for that heel hook. If you want to go Roman by sub, it's not a bad play. Let's say method of victory. Let's say we go method of victory. Roman Dolidze by points is plus 220. Roman Dolidze by submission is plus 1300, which is absolutely insane. He rips for the heel hook and then gets it. He gets the tap, and this guy doesn't even fight for it for that long. As soon as he gets it, he fights for probably 4 seconds, and then he taps. So it shows that his explosivity is very good. Kevin Holland's going to want to keep this on his feet. Kevin Holland's probably going to be the better striker, and Kevin Holland's probably going to have a lot of success in the first round. But if we can get Roman Dolidze to have success, a real middleweight, he could probably get past a guy like Kevin Holland. It's going to be a great fight, though. Give me Roman Dolidze to win this fight as lock of the week. Crazy. Fourth confident pick of the week, Jose Aldo Jr. Jose Aldo Jr. is set to face off against Mario Batista. Mario Batista is a minus 150. Jose Aldo Jr. is a plus 118 as we speak. If you want a dog, take him right now. Take this guy right now if you want a dog. Not only if you want a dog, but if you want one of the best dogs on the card. I wanted to make Jose Aldo lock of the week, but we got to make things interesting, and we got to hunt for some good lock of the weeks. We got to look at it, we got to analyze it, and we got to see which one's the best lock of the week. Jose Aldo is one of the best dogs to win on this card. This fight is probably going to go the distance, and Jose Aldo's probably going to win a decision. It might even go split decision. We know Mario Batista has faced guys like Corey Sandhagen, has faced the best of the best, and has beat his most recent win against Ricky Simon. Very close fight. In my opinion, I think Jose Aldo Jr., if he's in his prime, he washes through a guy like Ricky Simon and doesn't even make it close. Ricky Simon was able to get a little bit of takedowns and able to make it 1-1 going into the third round. With all that being said, Mario Batista was able to edge out a split decision. We know Jose Aldo's most recent win is Jonathan Martinez. Very impressive. Not only is it very impressive, but he looked like a new guy. This is Jose Aldo's highlights against Jonathan Martinez. What I want to mention is Jose Aldo's body shots and pivot off the counter and head movement and takedown defense is one of the best in the game. The most fundamental, complete fighter on the entire card is a guy like Jose Aldo. If you take this guy Jose Aldo and see his entire career, you can see that this guy is a problem. The over 2.5 is heavily favored at a minus 320. Majority Tapology has this fight to go the distance, and Majority Tapology has Jose Aldo to win this fight. Not only do they have Jose Aldo to win this fight, but they have him to win convincingly. This was a great fight against Jonathan Martinez because you can argue that it was 1-1 going into the third. In my opinion, after the first round, Jose Aldo looked like a fake. He was up minus 200, minus 300. But prior to the first round, he was an underdog. He's an underdog again, and I think after the first round against Mario Batista, he's going to be a favorite live betting. So I don't think live betting is the best play. If you want to bet Jose Aldo, do it right now because you're not going to get Jose Aldo for better money than right now. Jose Aldo was a minus 1450. Into the third, by the end of the third round, Jose Aldo was a minus 1450, and Jonathan Martinez was plus 750. We know Jose Aldo has beaten guys like Jonathan Martinez, notable guys. He's lost to Merab, but Merab shot 16 times and wasn't able to get a takedown once. And he's beaten guys of the best. He's fought Peter Yan, and he's fought some of the best in the bantamweight division. Also, he's fought Pedro Munoz. We know against Pedro Munoz, this is a beautiful sequence combo. I'll read it. Let's analyze it. This is what I really wanted to go over because Jose Aldo is very good in the fundamental striking department. He punishes the feint. The jab and hook. Aldo kisses the guard with the jab, so he can freely swing at the body. Very good body shots. Aldo intelligently ends his combo with a jab. And converts his jab into a frame as Munoz rushes in. One of the best strikers in all of MMA, guys. I like Jose Aldo Jr., and I think he's favored to win this fight. I don't know what this was, but I think he's definitely favored to win this fight. My fifth most confident pick of the week. We already got Tisha Pennington, Kayla Harrison, Cesar Almeida, lock of the week, Roman Dolidze, Jose Aldo. My sixth most confident pick of the week, Raquel Pennington to win her fight against Juliana Pena. Raquel Pennington currently, as we speak, is a minus 180. Juliana Pena is a plus 140. Over 4.5 rounds is minus 260. I think it's going to go over 4.5 rounds. If you think it doesn't, then you're probably going on Juliana Pena by sub. In my opinion, I like Raquel Pennington. I doubted her against her most recent fight against Mauro Bueno Silva, but Pennington enters off the inside leg kick, ducks under Macy's right, and puts out a combo together. I like Pennington's habit of posting with her head before starting her combos to the body. It smothers a lot of counters and gives you a trigger for distance. So this is what he's talking about. We can slow this down. I like slowing stuff down because it gives you a better perspective. We slow it down by 75. She goes for a leg kick, ducks under. 1, 2. She actually landed 3. So after the duck under, she goes 1 to the body. Right there on the armpit. And then on the chin right there against Macy Chiasson. And we know Macy Chiasson beat Mauro Bueno Silva. And then she moves out the way and evades. One more time. Leg kick, duck under. 1, 2. Perfect. Evades out the distance. Some of the best fundamental boxing that I've seen, and I think she's a way better boxer than Juliana Pena. Juliana Pena has taken a 2-year layoff. Her most recent fight was against Amanda Nunes, the former champion, but she got dropped a bunch of times, and you could argue there was a lot of 10-8s in that round. This is what I wanted to show. I wanted to show Raquel Pennington boxing. She's really good. She's really good in her boxing department. Not only is she really good in her boxing department, bro, she's gotten so much better. This was from 2019, February 2019. She's gotten so much better since then. And I got Raquel Pennington to win this fight. I gave you guys Tisha Pennington, Kayla Harrison inside the distance, preferably by sub. Cesar Almeida by KO, under 1.5. Roman Dolidze, my lock of the week. Jose Aldo, Raquel Pennington, and it's time for the bonus. I don't know if you guys are going to like this one. Alex Poatan Pereira versus Khalil Rountree. I got to save the best for last. Alex Poatan Pereira is a minus 520, right? Method of victory, if you want to go Alex Poatan by KO, it's a minus 270. That's juiced already. It's juiced. So what is the best option for this fight? The over. The over or the under. Under 1.5 is a plus 104. over 1.5 is a minus 130. One thing I want to mention is Alex Pereira's fights, his 2 most recent fights. Not his first fight with Jiri Prochazka, because that went over for 1.5. Jamal Hill and Jiri Prochazka, his 2 most recent fights have ended under 1.5. If you like the under 1.5, take it right now at a plus 104, because it's not going to be plus money no more. On other bookies, it's a minus 104. On other bookies, it's minus 104 and then it's minus 130. So it's already not even plus money no more. If you want to take the under 1.5, you could take it. Me personally, I'm going to tell you guys to take the over 1.5. Over 1.5 at a minus 130. 7.5 minutes. Does this fight go past the first round and 2 minutes and 30 seconds into the second round? I think so. I think Khalil Rountree is very, very defensively sound. Maybe Alex Pereira's check hook, maybe he gets a nut shot and then maybe he gets a hook right through and he just knocks him out in the first round. That will be very, very impressive. I will be surprised if this hits the third round. Definitely. I'm playing a little bit of a Hail Mary with this over 1.5 because many people expect this to go under. I'm going to go the over 1.5 just because I like overs, and I think that if this goes over 1.5, it's going to just barely go over. Let's say it goes in the second round. If Alex Pereira can get a finish late second round, it still hits. I think the over 1.5 or the under is one of the best plays for this card. I'm going to take preferably the over 1.5 at a minus 130. I was about to say the under. I'm going to take the over 1.5 at a minus 130. I think it's the best play. Not only do I think it's the best play, but I think 7.5 minutes, I think Khalil Rountree can last that long. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and the under hits. I recommend you guys take under and over in 2 different slips if you want to, because it's not going to be plus money on Saturday night. I'm going to take the over 1.5, and I'm going to take it right now because it's probably going to be juiced by the time Saturday night hits. It's probably going to be a minus 150. I'll take the over 1.5 at a minus 130, and I think it's very parlayable. If you don't trust me, you could just take the money line on over 1.5 at a minus 130. Alex Pereira has showed that he's taken down Strickland as well. He goes for an inside trip. Something that maybe he could have learned from Kayla Harrison. Alex Pereira is probably going to win by knockout. If you want to go, I got 2 props for you. Over 1.5 at a minus 130, and Alex Pereira to win this fight by knockout at a minus 270. It's juice to the grills, though. And then, this is one thing that I want to show you guys, the last thing. I just wanted to show you guys this. Because Peloton is always chill, bro. He's always doing the funniest videos. And he's going to be a superstar, bro. If he wins this fight, he's going to be a superstar. He's going to be a problem. He's always a superstar already. And he's a problem for anybody in the light heavyweight division. They asked him today if he wanted to continue defending his belt or go to heavyweight or middleweight. And he said, I want to continue defending my belt at light heavyweight. Because for me to cut down to 185, it's going to take a long time and a new regimen. And for me to fight at heavyweight, I'm going to have to take more time off. So he wants to continue defending his belt. One of the most active fighters in the UFC, and I think he's going to be even more active if he beats a guy like Khalil Rountree. He's definitely a superstar already, and it's showtime, baby. It's showtime. Show me what you got, Alex Pereira. Show me what you got on Saturday, 307. Preferably, I got Alex Pereira to win by knockout at a minus 270, and I'm going to go the over 1.5 at a minus 130. I hope you guys enjoyed, guys, and I hope you guys liked this video. Shama. Let's get it. I'll give you guys a quick recap, quick recap. Tisha Pennington to win her fight, unanimous decision. Kayla Harrison to win inside the distance, preferably by sub, under 2.5. Cesar Almeida to win his fight by KO. Roman Dolidze, lock of the week. Jose Aldo Jr. to win his fight by 29-28, unanimous decision. Rocco Pennington to win her fight, just money line. And then Alex Pereira to win this fight by KO in the over 1.5 at a minus 130. And by KO is a minus 270. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's get it. UFC, Salt Lake City, Utah. Let's get it, baby.